Hi guys, welcome to our video. I'm Grace.
I'm Nicole. Today is the 4th of April of 2025, as well as the Qingming Festival.
We are currently at Tai O Promenade for our field trip. Let's see what we've discovered. Like most tourists, we were attracted by the big fishbowl and lined up to buy them. Then we walked into the stokehouses of the water people. We got a closer look at their lives, the flowers they grow, their paths, and the boat placed next to their house. Then we came to the blue bridge that can be lifted in the middle when there are ships passing through.
After crossing the beautiful blue bridge, we get into the Tai O Market Street and Tai O Market. It is a tourist hotspot. We see tons of people around here, so we are like, yeah, let's try here. But it turns out many of them don't really grow up in Tai O, so then we move on. That was really sad, but luckily we found an old grocery shop, and there had been a really nice and kind shopkeeper in the 90s who spoke to us for so long. Just look at how happy we are when we are taking a photograph with him. The shopkeeper have been really helpful and answered us a lot of questions on the history of Tai O. And then at last we asked him, what is the challenge you think Tai O is facing? He said, it has been very inconvenient given that the ship takes more than 3 hours to arrive in city side. If the government did construct the road, the journey could have been 12 minutes only to Dongchong. And he said, if you want developed, we have to have the road developed. The government should have a better planning to incorporate our features. This in turn help the travel industry. There was really an in-depth discussion on the history and development of Tai O, really fruitful and gave us a break from the long walking. And then our journey continues. We walk past the Tai O Primary School. It's quite sad as there's only one primary school left after the younger generation nearly all moved out. When we talked to the shopkeeper, he also mentioned that the number of schools have been reduced due to the greatly reduced demand. We walked for so long and seeing and witnessing the life of the locals, but then we met a family that just sat outside of their houseboat, ensuring their kids were safe and playing. They were really nice and answered a lot of questions. We took the photo together. Fun fact, the background is their actual home. Here is some fun conversation we have with the family.
同埋而家你見我哋有冷氣啊，以前冇冷氣點瞓咧？
哦，係喎。
風扇都冇㗎，我細個。
哇！
一把扇。有時咧呢度咧會有橫牆㗎，因為我哋冇得，我哋會鋪張席出嚟呢度瞓。
哇！
係啊，夜晚就鋪張席出嚟瞓㗎啦。咁咪涼啲啊嘛。係啊，以前呢個圍欄
我哋好開心
鋪席喺度
數
瞓㗎。
星星嘅，
哇！
望住個天數星星㗎我哋。
我哋細個成日捐來捐去嘅喺棚底。
哦，我仲以為隻貓跳入水。
唔係，個棚底未有水嘅，喺個魚塘嚟啫嘛下邊，點解你有水嘅？其實你哋最好係知道個人情味係咩嚟啦。你喺出邊感受唔到㗎。其實你喺市區你唔會感受到咩叫人情味㗎，完全係冇咗㗎啦。你喺香港地好多圍村嗰啲太多外來人已經入侵咗，其實冇。
After saying goodbye to the family, we saw this. It literally said the home of the salt worker. It was really old and we believe that no one is actually living inside anymore. I feel like everything we see until this point, they are like really old and stayed in the past. It seems like no one cares for it anymore. We then arrived at the Sungate Bridge. It was black before, but after Stephen Chow filmed the movie there, it was painted red. Now it has become a tourist hotspot. Finally, there is something new and has been maintained throughout years. I think we took the wrong direction at some point, so we got a bit lost, but it was not at all bad. We saw this construction site somewhere. It seems like they are conducting some minor reclamation. It was really shocking as we thought Tai O want to keep the ocean as it is, but it seems not the case. we were lucky and walked back to the main streets. We found ourselves at Cat Heng Street. The video shows a cute shop that saves abandoned cats and serves some simple drinks. The design and decoration was really modern and fun. Although it doesn't really fit into the vibe of Tai O, I guess it's still a good sign. At least there are some new opportunities and changes brought to Tai O.
So Nicole, how do you feel about Tai O in general? I feel like young Tanka generations feel calm about their culture deteriorating. That's quite surprising. They seem to treat it as a natural process, while it doesn't.
Why is it natural progress then? For me, I feel more like a really magical experience. We change our character from outsider to insider, and again tourists. After actively understand the locals, I realized we have been witnessing the past challenges and future opportunities of Tai O.
I think it's more like how government decide on policies to shift the economy center, and that triggers the whole process.
And that marks the end of our trip. Yay! We hope this could bring us some reminder to care about our culture and ocean. They are part of us. If we don't care about them now, soon it will be gone and we will lose the chance to retrieve it ever again. That's the end of our video series. Hope you all enjoyed the time watching it and thank you so much for being with us. See you!